back to the channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, hitting the subscribe button right there. Here it is, the S10 Plus. Really excited for this one. It's actually the ceramic edition, and it comes standard 512 gigabytes of memory. So in here we're going to find our stuff that's inside the box. So let's quickly unbox this. I'm going to quickly grab my scissors like this. Here we go. Okay. On the box you'll see the Samsung S10 logo, S10 Plus, and then the tape, and then your important information. Okay. Here we have that S10 Plus, that beautiful screen, 3 cameras. Okay. Put this aside for now. Okay. And here we get our wall charger. Once again, kind of surprised the way they've packaged this phone in here. I would like to see at least plastic on this. Okay, then you have your USB-C. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up here for you guys. So you have your USB-C to USB-A connector, and this is to convert take your files from your old phone down to your S10 Plus. Okay, down here you have your USB-C charger, and then AKG Harman Kardon, tuned by Harman Kardon headphones, and our manuals back here. So in here you'll get your SIM ejector as well as other warranty information. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. So here it is, the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Really excited about the screen. It's a good size, a little bit not too big, not too little. I'm just gonna let it start up. So we're starting off with the Android. I'm really excited to see how good these 3 cameras are up here. Okay, so let's get into the setup quickly. Okay, English Canada. I'm just going to agree to the end user agreement. It's up to you. I personally don't like it, so I'm just going to agree to their end user agreement as well as their privacy policy agreement. Okay, so you can either bring your data through wirelessly using the Samsung app, or you can do the cable connector using this cable right here, like I have shown you guys before. You plug in your cable, which is your, like for example, your iPhone cable or any other cable, and then you directly go through your other phone. Okay, so we're gonna skip this for now. Next, so I'm actually gonna choose my Wi-Fi. Turn on my Wi-Fi. Okay, it's gonna quickly scan my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna select this one. Hang on one sec. So it's connected next. Really like the screen size of the phone, and overall impressions are really nice, and it fits quite comfortably. I wouldn't call this like a complete screen. It's still a notch up there, but it's much better and a huge improvement from the iPhones and from the iPhone XS and the other ones. But then again, it's also a 6-month-old technology, the iPhone. Alright guys, so after you have signed in, my sign-in is a little bit different because I have a 2-step authentication method. I have different options to use this phone as sign-in, use my old phone only, or use all my phones, including this one. I'm going to select to use my old phone only because my iPhone X is my daily driver for that reason. Okay, then the terms and conditions. I agree. It's going to check my information as well as the information from the Samsung servers, just to make sure that this phone is actually a legit phone that has not been stolen or blacklisted by Samsung. I have a backup option from February 3rd of my OnePlus 5. I'm not going to restore it, so don't restore. Just a second. Okay. Now you have different options to set up your protection. So let's do the fingerprint on. Okay. Let's do fingerprint option, continue, and then afterwards we'll do a pin. We'll do a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Scan your fingerprint. All right, so here is that fingerprint sensor on the S10 Plus. So all I'm gonna do is just scan my fingerprint, like it says up here, like that. Press a little harder. Rotate my finger, okay. Okay, so get a full scan. Continue. I'm going to reposition my finger this way. I always do this because you pick up your phone from different angles. That way it's just highly recommended to do from different angles. Okay. Now that the fingerprint's added, you can add another one if you want to, or you can just stick to that one. I can back up my software and my files to Google Drive. Okay, so I'm going to go accept. Just adding the finishing touches to the phone, getting the recommended apps. It's going to recommend. So now here we are, the sign into Samsung account. All right, so I've actually signed into my Samsung account. It's good for a couple of things. You can get your updates through Samsung. You get different offers if you like to. It's always good to have it linked to your Samsung account, okay? Agree to all. I'm just gonna agree to the terms and conditions. Samsung privacy policy. You can agree to these like I mentioned before if you like to, or you can just, deter away from there. Okay, so we signed in. It's have Samsung Pay, which is similar to Apple Pay or the tap feature on your credit cards, okay? Continue to skip. Now I can bring my data from my old devices, the Note 9 S10 Plus, because it's backed up to the Samsung cloud. I'm actually going to skip this up, and it's all done. So here is that S10 Plus. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, there's not a huge difference from this and the S9 that I've done for the unboxing of it. I'm super excited to see the image quality coming out of these three cameras. So I'll definitely be doing a lot of videos on this one. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. Let me know what you think about this unboxing. It was a quick one. Just wanted to get it out for you guys. The reason why I chose the ceramic edition, because from what I've read and what I know from my own knowledge, ceramics are very hard to scratch. So there's going to be fewer scratch marks at the back of the phone. So let's see how this fingerprint works. Just turn the phone on. Okay, now I have the option to press my fingerprint. Let's see. And we're in. Okay. On the sides, you have your power button. You have your little slot over here. Just take your SIM ejector tool, pop it in, and in here you get your SIM card, as well as your micro SD card slot to expand the memory if you like to. On the other side of the phone, what you get is volume up and down rocker, and then a dedicated Bixby button. I'm not sure if this is going to be able to change to Google Now or change what this button's being used for, so just give me 1 second. At the bottom of the phone you get your USB-C right here for charging, and then here we have it. That 3.5mm headphone jack is still there on this device, and then a little speaker. My initial impressions of this device, really clean, really nice, really thin, and at the same time it doesn't feel like there's a huge change from the last year's S9 apart from this right here. But then again, what they've done is all these wallpapers they have, they kind of blend in and they fade off to the right over here. So they're nice and bright here, and they're going to slowly fade to the black. So it's not as obvious if you're looking at it like this compared to when you pull down the notification bar. Then you actually see there's two cameras up here. So as I mentioned before, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button for this video, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this device. Honestly, it's a really beautiful device, kind of expensive, but that's the way we're heading for the Samsungs, for the iPhones. Premium device for sure. So wait for the review. I have a bunch of more videos coming up. As always, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.